what's up guys, TheJordude here, back again with a Shadowverse video. So the mini expansion came out. It's been like a week since the mini expansion came out, but finally getting into making a video. Forest got some really nice support in the card Divine Smithing. Basically, 1 play point, golden spell, give every follower that originally cost 1 play point +1 attack and rush. And then if you enhance 4, it gains, not only does it gain the +1 attack, but it gains storm instead of rush. So this basically enables, it both supported the original OTK roach and kind of like an aggressive tempo style of forest decks. In this video I wanted to go for the aggro tempo style deck, just because maybe you guys are tired of playing roach. However, this deck, I did decide to include roach in the deck because it is a 1 play point follower, so it does benefit from the Divine Smithing. However, as you can see, we don't run any bounces, so we're not actually going for like the roach OTK. You can potentially get enough bounces to get the roach activated, but the main reason why I'm playing the roach is because if you play multiple copies of it, it gains +1 attack naturally, and then with the Divine Smithing, it will gain some extra attack. And then you could give the roach storm through the Divine Smithing anyways. So the roach can give you a little bit of extra reach potential if you play it a couple times, barrage it. As you can see with this deck, there's not too many followers that require evil points. Maybe only like the Lily is good to evolve. So either the Lily or the roach. The other Pathfinder is like an okay evil. So the main way you want to play this deck is that you're just gathering a bunch of like fairies into your hand. You have ways to combo. You could play a bunch of cards to combo out May. And you have some of the natural support, because the natural support, mainly Avatar of Fruitation, adds more fairies into your hand. Blossom Spear is also very good. If you're running a fairy focused deck, Blossom Spear gives a +1/+1. It could also give you some extra reach when you're going for the finish with Divine Smithing. 2 copies of Willy Puck. This could also just give you more fairies. So as you can see, most cards in this deck revolves around adding fairies into your hand. So you really want to be drawing your Divine Smithing to close out games. If you can't, usually you can maybe just overwhelm your opponent with just like a bunch of small followers and get them there. But yeah, pretty fun deck to play. If you guys are interested in playing a more aggressive forest deck rather than going for the OTK roach combo, definitely give this deck a try. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Comment down below which is your favorite deck to play at the moment with the mini expansion. And as always guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. It could be OTK roach, but it could also be tempo. This entire hand is fine. Maybe just like mulliganing for a 1-drop might have been better, but trying to find like water fairy elf is not that great. Water fairy is not that good. This is just like a tier B hand, I would say. Nice, we drew the Desert Pathfinder. That opens things up a lot. So if he's playing Willy Puck, he's probably just playing like a mirror match. Wow, he's going. That's kind of interesting, but I can see why, just because of the I can't kill it at the moment, so I have to Fairy Whisper it. But we have to remove it. We know he already has like 2 fairies in his hand, so that will just snowball if I don't deal with it now. Bouncing back the Fairy Whisper is also fine. I get a bunch of fairies into my... Wow, okay. Probably want to use the Lily next turn, so let's just go double fairy plus the Ghastly Treant, I think. You might have like another Blossom Spirit next turn, if he's setting up like double Willy Puck instead of playing any followers. Miracle of Love, okay. I guess his hand is just like the double willy pucks here. How do I use Lily this turn? Can't really. Yeah, because getting the +2 on my avatar doesn't do anything. And evolving the Lily doesn't do anything. Either way, it's going to be Fairy plus +2, so... We could play the Lily... No, this is trades, I think I want to get the value trade here. I guess I value the 3-1 over my fairy. Over just the 1 damage face. I don't think the 1 damage face matters too much. Next turn I might want to try to get a May out, depending on what he does here. He might just be dropping a bunch of fairies. Yeah, let's see. How do I get May? I could just play 4 1s. Or I could also drop an avatar. But the point of playing an avatar doesn't do much. Start off with a great tree then. Okay, the Divine Submission's pretty nice. So I need to fill out my hand again with some fairies. Try to set up the Divine Smithing. Try to get some chip damage in as well. Next turn I could go probably do something with like the Avatar, the Lily, and like the fairies I get. Irene, okay. Irene's pretty strong. Just gonna face with these. Yeah, so we have the board. The good thing with against Temple, they don't have like good board clears, although he might have more comeback potential. Divine's missing. Okay, so he gave everything like Storm. He has a bunch of fairies in his hand. I don't think it matters though, because we have 20 life. So 1 Divine's missing with a handful of fairies. The board's going to like stop a lot of damage, and also this Willy Puck is denying him damage. He probably has to do the trade here. So we could just set up our Divine Smiths now. We could go like double. Well, the most we could do is 4 fairies anyways. Playing the Avatar is probably useless because we know he has Rush. Alright, let's just give all of our fairies Storm here. This is fine. The maid doesn't really matter here, like... Yeah, these probably need to go face. So again, like the most he could do, unless he has an air, the spine's missing. But even if he has an air one, so 4 times 3 would be 12 potentially. With the Airbound Barrage, we could bounce the tree back so we could push 5. So we could do 10 damage. Or, actually with the Lily, this is just lethal, right? We could get 4 times 3 is 12. So we have exactly lethal here. Okay, rune. I guess it could be like a shop rune. Might want to keep the Gaslight Rune for something to do on turn 2. It's not ideal. Like, we could maybe hard mulligan. Our deck is so low cost that we might be able to get away with being greedy. Just play this roach here. Laboratory. This hand's actually really awkward. Like, I hate to play the Avatar Fruitation here, but it doesn't seem like we have another choice. Alright, Fairy Whisper is a nice draw. My next turn I could play a Blossom Period with 2 fairies, so we could drop 1 fairy here, I think. Not having a Natural and Great Tree kind of punished me for mulliganing away the Treant. This is fine. Desert Pathfinder is a better option this turn. I could play these fairies so I could hold them. I think against Rune I want the pressure of these fairies. We are going to be able to refill them because now that we have Great Trees active, I could get more with the Fruitation. So next turn is probably going to be like Avatar Fruitation, Fairy, and then Lily. Or he's just not going to let me play cards. I guess we should evolve to push damage. The question is if I want to play this Avatar Fruitation or not. Because, what did he get? He got both Mysterian Missile and Circle. So maybe we do want it just so he can't just clear my 3-3 and pass. I'll play it just so we can get more damage on the board. The reason to like hold it would be because I'm using an Evo to just go face. I might want the rush to help me trade. But this forces him to like have to deal with it, so. I'm gonna save my Evo here. Like, the question is, like, if I wanted to play Roach this turn instead of a Fairy. But I probably just want to be holding the Roaches. I could have also just played the Blossom Spirit and one Fairy. The tree is kind of in the way of, like, pushing a lot with the Lily. Let's start off with the Great Tree. I think in this case, I'd rather have the Great Tree to cycle over more fairies, because we have lots of 1-drops anyways. So let's play the Avatar here, plus the Lily. Don't want to evolve the Lily. I think I do. We need to stop him from like playing anything impactful on this next turn. Just make him forced to keep removing stuff. At this point, if we just draw a Divine Smithing, then we're good. Like, he's so low. Oh, the Golem squads. This makes things a bit hard now, because now he's going to have all these wards. Okay, there's the Divine Smithing. I think that's just it then. Yeah. I don't know why I'm doing math for it. I have Roaches in my hand that has Storm.